All right. What up? What it do? It's your boy JDQ, and it is officially 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time down here in beautiful, bright, sunny Florida. Even though it's already dark outside, but y'all already know I have to do a quick intro. And as you can see, all right, that's not me doing that on purpose. That is the mouse doing its own thing as if it were like a ghost. So this is what I was telling you guys that my laptop has been experiencing. You get to see it, witness it firsthand. So I am trying to do what I can on my end to, deal with it, because of course, any other stream, everything goes smoothly. But when it comes to the secondary channel here, it's like it's like if somebody's trying to frustrate me to like not even do the stream. To be honest with you, that's what it feels like. And as I'm talking, um, there's now multiple tabs being opened out of nowhere, just randomly. So y'all gonna have to excuse me while I close these tabs out and try to keep my composure and all that good stuff. But anyways, I do want to thank every single one of you guys in advance for being here. Uh, this is a lot of fun. This is wow. This is amazing. This is beautiful. This is great. There's a saying back home where they say "mandame ma," like please proceed to making my life miserable right now. Yeah, this is great. I wish you guys could see on my end how it looks. Just how crazy and unnecessary. Wow, this is crazy, yo. I know it is. Yeah, that's not me. See, it's doing it by itself, y'all, and it keeps opening up like a whole bunch of different like programs and like tabs. And this only happens when I try to do streams on this channel. If y'all ever like notice that, y'all will notice that whenever I do a stream like on the primary channel, like the Poach Center channel, no problems, no issues. I get on the second channel and try to do something, and it just starts like just going haywire. Yep. But anyways, I'm gonna try to get through it. It is what it is. I do, however, apologize in advance that, you guys have to be subject to all this unnecessary technical difficulty uh consequences. Man, I'm trying to keep like a positive attitude here, but I don't know, bro. I don't know why that is. But like I said, it is what it is. Um yeah. I'll never understand. I'll just assume that whatever is gonna be spoken about tonight, uh somebody out there don't want me to talk about it. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh my goodness, yo. You know what? Let me screen record this with my phone real quick, because if I don't No, 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 not that. Just gonna leave this recording because I want to keep it for myself, like as evidence to myself. Like, if I had like a little like stand for the phone, like record this, what's going on right now. Um, Again, I would like to apologize in advance. I'm recording what's going on my laptop screen with like my phone, just for my own like evidence and like proof of like the glitches and stuff that it's going through right now. Just so like if afterwards, if someone like want to see if they know what's going on and like help me fix it or whatever, then I have like a wow. Okay, that's terrible, yo. Okay, this. Oh Lord, yo. Wow, 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 wow. This is terrible. Terrible. All right, now I'm trying to get back to the other tab. Okay. Um yeah, I bet. No, 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 no. The issue is just straight up like the laptop. But you know what? I'm gonna say a quick prayer. Hopefully the mouse don't go all over the place while I'm doing the prayer. But yeah, after the prayer, we'll get the show started officially. But yeah, all right. For those of you who want to uh join me in prayer, you're more than welcome to. All right. I'm gonna pray in Spanish as I always do. And yeah, let's ask God for stability within the stream. And yes, prayers for the MacBook. Um and hopefully you can get a stream done here, a productive, efficient, constructive stream. All right. Padre Celestial, te damos gracias por otro día más de vida, lleno de bendiciones, lleno de tu presencia, mi Dios. Gracias, Jehová, porque aunque no somos perfectos, estamos, Señor, siempre viviendo un día más, tratando de acercarnos más a ti, mi Dios. Te presento mi vida, te presento mi mente, mis pensamientos, mi corazón, mi espíritu. Estoy consciente de que no estoy al 100 cerca de ti, pero sí escojo y tomo la decisión día a día en querer acercarme más a ti, mi Dios. Cualquier pecado o problema que estés deteniendo, cualquier bendición que tú tienes para tu gente y para mí esta noche, te pido que tú, oh Jehová, lo quites del medio. Cualquier obstáculo que quiera impedir que tú hables a todos nosotros en esta noche, Padre Celestial, a través de esta programación. Te pido de que tú pongas tu mano y quites del medio cualquier obstrucción, Padre, cualquier cosa que esté en el medio, deteniendo tu bendición con nosotros. Te pedimos a esta hora que tú pongas tu mano sobre esta computadora, que, oh Jehová, esta programación se lleve a cabo tranquilamente, que no haya problemas técnicos, oh Jehová. que podamos tener una discusión sana y llena de tu palabra, llena de tu dirección, llena de tu presencia, Padre. Y te pido que cada persona aquí presente, ya sea viendo en vivo o después que se postee este video, Padre, salga bendecido, edificado y fortalecido. Te pido estas cosas creyendo y confiando en ti, en tu palabra y en tus promesas, Padre. En el nombre poderoso de Jesucristo te pido estas cosas, dándote gracias anticipadamente por lo que has hecho, lo que estás haciendo y lo que has de hacer. Amen, amen, amen. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to add on some of the tabs that I have like laid out to like share with you guys. The mouse is giving me like a lot of trouble. So that's like the main thing. Like the mouse is like all over the place. It's not wanting to like stay still. It'll open things on its own. Um and it'll like be messing with like the enlargement of the screen and all that nonsense. So bear with me. You know, I'm going to try to work with what I got. I'm going to try to get through this and try to share visuals and stuff that I want to share with you guys throughout the stream. But if not, I should be recording this right now because it's going all over the place. Hold on. I wish y'all could see this. I'm like legit recording everything that's happening right now, like on the on the screen on the computer, yo. It's ridiculous. I swear this only happens when I'm doing streams on this channel. Okay. Anyways, yeah, something like that. All right. So, in the meantime, while I, have that worked out and figure it out, I do want to remind you guys. Well, I'm gonna do a quick shout out before I forget. We got Vlad in the house. We got Emily Rose in the house. DM, Terrence, Variety TV. Um, yep, that's definitely not me doing that. Uh, I think I saw Miss Grimm in the house. Can't see who else. Like, it's not letting me scroll down here. Uh, who else? Trying to make sure I try to get everybody before I proceed with what I gotta say. Victor is in here. Well, I can't. It's not letting me scroll all the way down. So I do apologize if I miss anybody, giving anybody a shout out. Um, I see John Davis in there. What up, John? Jeez, yo. Lala, what's going on, Lala? Yeah, I'm just not gonna touch the. I'm gonna just let it do its thing, I guess. Um, what up, Cupcake? All right, so I'll just talk. It is what it is, yo. Yeah. So some of you who have been following the main channel, or even this channel, y'all already know the story that I bring up every time I talk about any new world order type of like topic. Y'all know that I usually bring up my grandfather, and there's some people who might not like the fact that I bring that up every now and then because they kind of like downplay and water down the way the importance that my grandfather gave towards talking about the new world order and like talking against it and preaching against it. But yeah, my grandfather from my dad's side, he was a huge advocate of talking against and preaching against the new world order. Um, so much so that he had like a lot of books on understanding, that whole movement, and how they operate. Because of course, you know, in order for you to be able to fight a good battle against your enemy, you should know how they operate, right? The Bible even talks about being aware of the enemy's strategies, right? And it's ways of warfare, basically, right? And it's something that him and I bonded on, because I think he was one of the first ones that actually um what's the word, took the time to explain to me what that whole thing is about, like the new world order, and why they're doing what they're doing, why they believe they're going to have like the victory in the end days or whatever. And it opened my eyes, and it was crazy because around that same time, I can't even see anybody right now because it went back to like my desktop. I'm hoping you guys are still there though. Yeah, around that same time that I got to see like my grandfather pretty much like introduce me to all of that information, right? It was the same time that I was going to college. Uh, what up, Ryan? I'm trying to get the mouse down here somewhere. Oh, secular. The problem with the word secular being demonized per se is because, for the most part, anything that is not of God pretty much gets labeled secular, right, or mainstream. That's why I use the words mainstream and secular interchangeably, because it's something that is not directly godly, right? So it's just easier to explain that way. You know what I mean? So basically, and technically, anything that's not directly of God, or has God in the forefront, can be considered something secular or mainstream, pretty much. But anyways, around that same time that my grandfather would talk to me about, the coming stuff, like what was going to happen with like how the new world order would operate, and just like the end times and all that. That's around the same time that I was going to a El Turabo. It's like a university in PR, and that's where I came across. I don't know if some of you guys remember when I used to talk about the vigilant citizen, and how Ryan, to answer your question very briefly, no. I mean, I guess you could consider religion mainstream, but not faith. And religion and faith is not the same thing. I know it sounds weird, but religion is um, I guess like a cultural, or like a rudimentary type of like lifestyle. And faith, is like a legitimate relationship with that higher being that you believe in. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is, I'm trying to get the mouse away from the end stream button, because it's wanting to like end the stream now. I kid you all not. The mouse it keeps going to the to the end stream button. Hand to God. Um, what up, Cons? Thanks for being here, bro. But anyways, yeah, around the same time that my grandfather would talk to me about the new world order and all that stuff, and we would have these discussions and conversations back and forth, and he would bring up really good points and really good information from books that had been written before him, right? I came across the Vigilant Citizen, and when I came across the Vigilant Citizen, that was like, oh, I know, Terrence, I know. When I came across the Vigilant Citizens website, it just really, it opened my eyes to a degree. I Detective Variety, I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe, I guess. But we're still trying to get our word out. But anyways, uh, the vigilant citizen back in those days. This was back in what 2000, I think 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. Um, back in those days, the vigilant citizen would have like just continuous content talking about mainly music videos that were coming out at that time. He covered all the artists, whether it be pop or rap or hip hop, rock, whatever. And he would point out the repetition, within the music videos, right? And when you talk to like people that have not been like have not had that like awakening yet, and they're still kind of like in that mindset of just like watching things just to like for entertainment purposes, they will not take the time to really ask themselves why so much repetition. You know what I mean? And that's something that always like stood out to me is like the repetition and within the programming, right? So that led me into looking into like the whole like Freemasonry thing and like what they're into, what they're about, and getting familiar with like what are their beliefs and how they operate and all that stuff, just to understand, you know, the underlying message that the Freemasons were trying to portray, right? Because if you're showing me that you have bits and pieces of yourself of your organization spread out through different platforms, different medias, right? Music media, TV media, movie media, entertainment business media, right? Then there's got to be something to it, to where like there's a reason why you're pushing your agenda and your beliefs so harshly, whether it be subconsciously or just like in your face to the people, and there's got to be something to it. So yeah, the vigilant citizen led me into like looking and learning about that. And then next thing you know, I keep searching, keep doing research and like reading, and just pretty much like trying to understand all this information, because it's a lot of information. Like if I were to tell you like how many years in total I have been like pretty much like reading up on certain information, it's got to be at least 10 years, or maybe like a little less than that, you know, of me actually like wanting to dig deep about this matter. And yeah, one thing led to another. I ended up coming across a channel that I've shared already a few times on here, the a call for an uprising channel. And from there, I think the vigilant Christian, he was a good channel at some point. Then that channel kind of like went like south or whatever. But at the very beginning, it was a good channel to like get information from. And yeah, like I mean, even before then, even before I found out all the information I found out about within like the music videos, within like the cover arts, within everything, even before that, like you could tell that this has been going on for like decades upon decades, and even way beyond that. Um, well, like it, yeah. So, yeah, thank you, Terrence. I appreciate that. No, uh, I'm trying to. There we go. Okay. All right. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at with all this, and it's kind of like difficult to not be able to like use the computer and like share what I'm trying to share with you guys. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that this is nothing new. The fact that they have been using these mechanisms and these strategies of putting like people of power in place and in position to push agendas through all these different like media like platforms, music videos, commercials, movies, shows, cartoons, all this other stuff. It has been so repetitive, and it has been a constant, gradual brainwashing, right? And not just brainwashing, but conditioning, like conditioning of the mind, right? And it extends everywhere from the school system to the entertainment industry, right? To the music industry, and so on and so forth. And I really wish my mouse would be working correctly. Yeah, exactly. DM York. Nothing new under the sun. Um. Anyways, going back to what I was saying. Yeah. And the sad part about all this is that no matter how much repetition there is within the strategies that they use and within the agendas that they push, people just fail to see things for what they are because of the conditioning that everyone has gone through. Because let's face facts here. You know, awakenings really happen for the most part like on your own. Like, you know, unless you're like blessed enough to have like someone like show you the way and like help wake you up, that's always a blessing. But for the most part, we have to have our own experience, um, to have our own like separate individual like awakening, right? Yeah, Terrence. Okay. Sorry about that. I was closing out like tab after tab after tab because they keep opening up tabs out of nowhere, yo. Not gonna lie, it's a little annoying. Like, and it's really testing my patience and all that. Um, but I'm trying to talk my way through this. But yeah, so nah, I don't keep like right now. I only have like two tabs open, one browser open, two tabs open, and the mouse just keeps deciding to like open up like just random applications, and just the mouse keeps moving towards like just different areas of like the screen. What if I were to do the stream off of my phone? How about that? Let me know in the live chat area if y'all think I should do the stream on my phone, because this is getting like a little frustrating like on the computer right now. But it's gonna be like way different because I'm not really gonna be able to show you guys uh off of like my phone the things that I want to share. But at the very least, I'll be able to like talk in peace. Yeah, like if the majority says yes, then I'll go on the phone. Yeah, man. JDQ's Finity laptop for sure. Like tonight has been like just insane. Yeah, I appreciate that, y'all. I'm gonna do it because yeah, it's getting to be a little too much to like fight with like the mouse and try to get it to like not close down the stream or whatever. It's getting ridiculous right now. It really is. Like right now, I wish y'all could see this, yo. Like the screen, without hitting anything, it just like enlarged by like 70%, and I can't even zoom out so I can actually end the stream here or whatever. Um, yeah. All right, I'm gonna close out from the stream right now, and I'll just get back on the phone, um, if it lets me. All right, see you guys in a bit.